Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Brick Reviews, where today we'll be analyzing the recently revealed LEGO The Nightmare Before Christmas Brickheadz set. This set will release in November of 2018 and will cost $20 in the United States. So, starting off with the two Brickheadz, first we have Jack Skellington, a character that is not at all suited for the Brickheadz style. And he looks interesting in it. We'll start with the head, which is the main point of contention here. His eyes. For this guy, LEGO decided to go just printing the eyes onto a 1x4 tile instead of having them have any depth to them. Like, I'm all for them not using the normal Brickheadz eye, but I think they should have just used, unprinted 1x1 black tiles for the eyes. I feel as though just having the holes, it makes it look very odd. Combine that with the completely straight mouth, and it doesn't really give off much of a Jack Skellington look. It just gives off sort of a skeleton look. Like he's dead and not very animated, so that's a bit odd. I like that the head is curved on the sides, though. That is nice. Oh, and this is another example where LEGO just got lazy and put a 4x4 tile on top of the head where it obviously doesn't work at all. But yeah, the rest of the figure, though, I mean, it's alright. I mean, you have some nice new prints. You have that one for the collar and the spiky tie on that 1x4, which is pretty much only usable here, but it looks nice. I kind of wish that maybe they could have, built the spiky tie, since, I mean, the spikes stick off way past his shoulders. Honestly, I feel as though, let me put it this way. If LEGO did a Jack Skellington minifigure, he would have, giant spiky shoulder armor. So I think it's a bit off to just have it be printed on, but it looks alright. But then you have that nice printed 1x4 brick that just has the silver lines and nothing else, and then you have the same silver line printing on some 1x1 bricks, which is great. And I mean, we don't know if we're going to be getting that same printing reciprocated on the back, like 2 more of the 1x4s and 2 more of the 1x2s for the legs. And I mean, we also don't know if we'll be getting it on, the arms. Maybe the 1x2 tiles on the arms will have stripes. We don't know, but yeah. So this guy has, at least 5 new prints for him. So that's good. Just wish that maybe the head was a bit better. Oh, and he has coattails in the back. You can see them in between his legs. So yeah, that's Jack Skellington, pretty much. The other figure we get here is Sally, a character that I think works much better as a brickhead. The hair is pretty simply done, but I think it looks pretty good as well. And you see, with this figure, I mean, with a lot of brickheads, I complain about how the forehead is too much showing and it makes the figure look bald. And this is what I mean when I just say that I wish the hair would come up past it, because, this shows off the entire 2x4 tile. But because the hair comes up a bit past the 2x4 tile, it ends up making the figure look completely fine. Now, LEGO, could you please do this with all of the brickheads? Please? But yeah, I think the hair is pretty simply done, but from what we can see, it looks nice. We don't know how it looks from the back, but I think it'll probably be alright. You can see that she does use the normal Brickheadz eyes, which is good. And you can see that she does have a printed 2x4 tile for the forehead with just some stitching on it. And she also has the stitching across the mouth with the lipstick, which is just a red rectangle, which I really like that they made it so simple, because it does fit the Brickhead style. And I feel as though this is, once again, one of the Brickheads that needs a mouth. It feels as though in every other video, I'm talking about a Brickhead's figure that has a mouth. But yeah, I feel as though this is one of the ones that did need the mouth, or it would look super off. And I am glad that they did make it so simple so it does fit the Brickhead style. And mixing it in with the stitching is a very nice touch. Great prints there. And then the body here also is more in-depth. You have different colors for the arms. You have that nice printed 1x4 with the 3 different sorts of, like, fabrics. Sort of all sewn together. And I mean, I'm glad that on this one you have, like, some depth for, like, the tornish dress. Like, on the front, obviously, you can see the 1x3, well, I guess 2x3 wedge plate. But then you can see that behind that there's another 2x2 wedge plate in there, and there might also be some wedge plates on the back that we don't know of. It looks like there might be. But yeah. And then her legs are bare under that, of course. So yeah, overall, I do think that Sally fits much better into Brickheadz form than Jack, but overall, why did LEGO decide to make these guys Brickheadz? I mean, I'm pretty sure that most people would have preferred to get, like, just a $20 set with minifigures of these guys. And, oh, by the way, I think this does mark the first time when we're getting Brickheadz for a theme before we get any sets. Like, I mean, we sort of had the same thing with Frozone in the Incredibles 2 Brickheadz set, where he was a Brickheadz, even though he's not a minifigure, but this is even worse, because, like, at least there are Incredibles 2 sets. There aren't any Nightmare Before Christmas sets. So yeah, let's hope that sometime in the future, LEGO decides to give us a Jack Skellington and Sally minifigures. Who knows, maybe in Disney Minifigure Series 2, if that ever comes to fruition. But yeah, overall, these are some pretty alright looking Brickheadz. I mean, well, more accurately, Sally is a pretty great looking figure, and Jack could probably use a bit of work. I mean, I didn't mention it, but obviously Jack is very tall and lanky, so I don't feel as though the Brickheadz style works too well for him. So I don't know, maybe if you get him, you could just, like, make his legs longer to make him look horribly, even worse proportioned. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this analysis video, and I will see all of you in the next one.